You know what a shiny Pokemon is, right? Of course you do. But the bigger question is, how well do you know your shiny Pokemon? If you're like me, you may have come across a video like this one by Nokemon. And if you're even more like me, you'll also realize how hard it can be to truly catch a fake shiny among a sea of real ones. So, I went ahead and made my own shiny quiz and forced my friends to participate live on my Twitch channel for Chat and Mine's amusement. And if you want to watch the next shiny Pokemon quiz, we'll be hosting quiz number 3 on this date here, at this time here. So feel free to come check it out. Links to the Twitch channel will be down below. Without further ado, let's jump in. Hello, one, hello all. Good to be here today. I am so excited for this. I hope you are all ready. We got a rousing group of 5 contestants today, all excited for their chance to be crowned the #1 shiny Pokemon knower, knowledge keeper, librarian of books with only shiny Pokemon in them. Before we start, again, I have specifically crafted all of these fake shinies, ranging from difficulties from rather baby easy all the way to incredibly difficult. We will have a chance to see how everyone does in spotting these fakes, especially with my incredible art skills, as I can demonstrate. As you can see, I am a man of art and literature, and I think this shirt pretty much sums all of what you're about to watch up. Let's get the people on call, and let's start introducing everybody. Welcome.
People.
Oh God!
I'm here. People.
Hello.
I'm a person? What?
Where are they?
So, we got a rousing group of contestants today. We have, of course, my lovely almost wife, fiance of Jess. She is here. Her birthday's tomorrow. Chat, make sure to say an early happy birthday because we will not be live tomorrow. Everyone say happy birthday to Jess. Happy birthday, Jess.
You know who
Amazing.
else gets a happy birthday soon? Jesus.
Jesus. God damn right. It's his
right,
day.
Christmas. I just completely forgot about that.
Yeah. We also have lovely Kozumi as well. Kozumi, welcome back.
Thank you.
Best of luck today. Next up, we also have Nex returning for this quiz.
Oh, basically, he's
What
Sajochi
is
trapped me.
those pictures?
Yeah. Don't worry about Nex being trapped. He's all right. First timer coming back. Was supposed to be at the first quiz. Wasn't able to make it, but made it for the second one. Pancake. We're so happy to have you here.
Hi.
Finally, we have Sajochi here, one of our reigning champions of these quizzes, and we'll see if anyone is able to beat him today.
This might be weaponizing a bit of autism.
So, with everything said, we are ready to start. Chat, I hope you guys are just as ready. No one has seen the first screen yet, so let us start the first shiny Pokemon. All right, not the first. Let me try that again. Let us start the second fake shiny Pokemon quiz. Welcome, everyone. I hope you are all excited. As we did last time, we did have categories for our questions. Now, I did make it a little bit easier to follow. We have 3 of each category now, instead of an odd number throughout. So we have even across the board, 3 questions in every category.
Can't wait to get the baby easy ones.
Yeah,
wrong.
obviously the baby easy ones, like most people are going to be able to pick those out pretty easily because it's either, I did a bad job on the art, which happens often, or it's just like everyone knows what these shinies are supposed to look like, so it should be, it's brain dead, right? And as we go, it's going to get progressively harder, and it's going to be progressively easier for you guys to want to yell and scream at me for what you're about to witness. So, with that being said, we are ready to start, but before question 1, which shiny starter was fake again? On that first screen, the first player to say the answer out loud gets a bonus point.
Blastoise.
Chespin?
Charizard?
Was it Charmander?
It was a Venusaur? It was one
We're-
of the, I thought it
you
was
weren't
one of
even on the first page, guys.
I was not paying attention.
It wasn't Chespin or Fennekin.
Was
The
Froakie
one
there?
that's left.
Wait, it was Gen 6 starters, right? Froakie, right?
And Sajochi gets it. It was indeed Froakie.
Oh,
We had a little pink Froakie on screen there. That was our
That
first
one.
fake. Sajochi gets a nice early start. Without further ado, we're gonna get into question 1, guys. All right, let's look at the first pair of shinies we have right off the bat. We have Evolution's Vaporeon, Umbreon, Espeon, and Flareon.
If any of you get this wrong, I'm actually gonna be mad at you.
No, I know this one. This
Yeah.
one.
Wow.
Like I said, we are in super easy category territory right now, so we are using shinies that most
the
people
reason
should recognize and have an easy time with.
The reason I knew this was because I looked at all the Evolution shinies because I got a shiny Eevee, and I remember one in particular infuriated me, and I'll say it afterwards because it is one of the ones that's present here.
Yeah, this one should be pretty straightforward for most people. I can't imagine we're gonna have too many misses on this one, so it'll be interesting to see. Players, are you ready to reveal your answers?
Of
Yep.
course.
Yeah, boy.
Then let's take a look. Looks like everyone went with a solid answer B. We have, of course, Kozumi with B. Next,
Unanimous.
B with some onion rings, delicious onion rings. Pancake with a B with a Vaporeon drawn. I'm going to assume your answer is B and not the Vaporeon, and you just wanted to draw
Yeah, I just
Vaporeon.
wanted to draw my favorite one out of the group.
Absolutely. Clearly, we have our favorite Eevee. And of
I
course,
love
Jess with B and Sajochi with B. Very good, guys. Very good. Solid work on all your guys' front. Everyone, including chat, was able to get that one pretty easily.
Just have to say, fucking Espeon infuriates me to no end.
Why do you hate Espeon?
It
Little
looks like an
alien.
alien. Thank you.
I love them.
It's like they turned them into like the Monster Energy drink logo.
Good.
So good job on that one, guys. So it was pretty straightforward. Everyone, like, again, we're in the super easy category. I'm not going to break your brains. It's really just a test to see how much Pokemon knowledge you guys all really have right off the bat. And, like, of course, you guys know your Eevees. I had 100% faith in all of you on that one, so don't worry. Okay,
Yeah,
but...
it's when you start pulling out like Bruxish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I don't fucking know
literally.
what-
I can tell you'll recognize Bruxish every time if I tell you it just looks like a pizza.
It looks like a
All right, let's go into question 2. Let's see how you guys do with the next super easy one. I've been trying to do more themes with these questions, so we're going to stick with another theme. We got some water boys, some happy, doopy, dopey water boys. We have Slowbro,
Oh, God.
Ludicolo, Quagsire, and Politoed. Who doesn't love a dopey water boy?
I'm confident, but why does Quagsire's tail look like a hot dog?
Yeah, I mean, it just looks like that at all times. It's
That-
just a different color hot dog.
All right, Kozumi. Jeez, why are you so upset about this one?
I'm drawing Marnie.
Oh, that makes way more sense. Next, of course. Oh, that's
Oh,
a
next.
great Quagsire.
I'm
Oh, you guys all have good Quagsires. These are great. And then Jess,
And-
Sajochi, yep. What is that?
It's the cookie.
Oh, it's a cookie. Oh, you know what? That is a cookie. You know what, Sajochi? Good job. Good cookie. Time to reveal the answer. We can see it is indeed Quagsire is the
He's
fake.
purple.
He is pink. First of all, that is pink.
That's
That's
purple.
pink.
No, that's pink.
There's purple on him. There's purple on his
Yeah,
tail.
he's got
Okay.
purple. The hot dog part, there's purple in there, but that is
Listen.
definitely
Purple hot
pink.
I really like orange Quagsire.
Is it just my computer? Because the picture you're
I love
showing
Pissire.
is purple,
No.
but I know he's pink.
No, that is definitely pink.
Does that not look purple?
No, you're colorblind.
You're
I'm
colorblind.
not.
Yeah, this is
No, 'cause
yeah.
when I know Quagsire is pink. When I look it up on Google, it's pink. But the picture you chose right here, that's purple.
No, that's pink.
No.
Yep, still pink. Everyone else agrees that this is pink.
I even turned my brightness all the way up. That's purple.
That
Anyways.
that doesn't help. You probably gotta change
That does not
contrast.
help.
Good question.
Oh my god, I figured it out.
What?
I have blue light blocker in my glasses. It changes
Oh.
everything I look at to orange. Listen, I figured it out once I took my glasses off, okay?
I'm glad you figured it out. All right, one more super
Very
easy.
happy for you.
Let's see how you guys do with the last easy one. For one of you, this is going to be extremely easy. So let's see these ones right here. We have some damn favorite grass type Pokemon. Let's see them all. We got Meganium, Lilligant,
Oh.
Serena,
Oh no.
and Whimsicott.
So we're picking the wrong one, correct?
Yep, you're
Yeah.
picking the wrong
We're
one.
picking the wrong
I
one.
forgot.
Yeah.
Nate.
This is gonna be so easy.
Nate actually picked like my top 2 favorite Pokemon.
This one was designed with Pancake in mind. Let's see your guys' answers and see how you guys did. We got good old Kozumi with D. Next with D. D's nuts. Sorry. That is also such a fun looking Whimsicott next. I love that one. Oh, but Pancakes is adorable. Look at it. Oh, it's so cute. Jess, what screen are you sharing? Because that's me, I see. Hi, me.
Me.
I thought I shared my paint. I guess I clicked the wrong one.
Dick.
Come on. You can't just like pop in dick like that. Oh, man. That's good. That's funny.
Sorry.
Surprise dick.
I had to. Surprise dick.
And good dog. Good dog, Sajochi.
By the way, Whimsicott's horns isn't the only thing that Nate changed.
Yeah, but it was
No?
the most striking thing.
Why do you
was
guys
the yellow
assume?
thing.
Why do you guys assume it's Whimsicott?
Because
we all said
Because it's Whimsicott. Yeah.
Oh, you did the
Yeah, the yellow.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
did the skin? You did everything.
I did
Oh,
do
that's
everything.
fair.
I indeed did everything. Yeah, I
thought it
yeah.
was
This one was like a full hue shift until I saw like a different hue that I liked, and I do like my version of Whimsicott shiny. Like Whimsicott has a great shiny. Mine's good, cool, but like we have a great shiny. We don't need mine with flying colors. Everyone has gone them. Did anyone expect to not get one right by this point, or is everyone like pretty
Yes.
confident going into this section?
I
No.
fully didn't get one wrong by now.
You're giving
Yeah,
us
same.
false hope, so I assumed everyone would get
Yeah.
We are only going into the easy category next. And we can continue on with the quiz. So let's go into the easy category, guys. And let's see how you do. So,
Okay.
next
I'm
up,
nervous.
our next group of shinies, we have Rapidash, Milotic, Arboliva, and Hatterene. We have beautiful, elegant Pokemon, ones that are gorgeous to the eyes. Everyone loves these boys. And can you tell me which one of them is fake? You guys may all make your choices.
Oh,
I'm done.
God.
Ooh, fast.
I am too, but I
Ooh.
want to draw
I
first.
think I know.
That's
think
my
I might
third
know.
favorite Pokemon.
It's one of my favorites too. That's why I know.
Ooh, we got some variants in here. Based on what I see, we have one vote, Kozumi with Milotic. We have one vote with Nex for Hatterene. And everyone else has a vote for Rapidash, it looks like.
Really?
I know that C and D are correct factually, but I also got Rapidash in Gen 3 as a shiny,
Well,
so
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
It's like,
you
I know,
motherfucker.
I use Hatterene competitively, which is what I was saying.
No,
I
not
actually
you,
use that
Nate.
shiny, fun fact. And I know Arboliva, the whole thing about Arboliva shiny is I believe it has black olives. And
It
that's,
does have black
that's
olives.
why
It
that's
has
why
Yeah.
gross
And
black
then
olives.
Rapidash has always had blue flame. I actually especially remember that, and I can recall back
No.
to getting.
No,
I thought it always did.
What do
I
you
thought because I remember
It's
playing.
not-
You're-
it's
you're-
not blue.
you're half correct, but it isn't Rapidash.
Oh,
talking
well,
about?
what is Rapidash?
That's right, because Rapidash is purple.
Woo.
Purple? Oh, it might have been.
What?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
it was.
so
probably
Ponyta-
I was remembering the
Ponyta's
fucking
blue.
Ponyta.
Ponyta uses blue, and the blue that I used on this Rapidash is the same one that Ponyta uses, but
Dang.
normally it is indeed purple. The reason I put this in the easy category is because Legends Arceus gives you a shiny Ponyta that
I was
if
doomed
you
from the
actually
start 'cause
evolve
I
it,
never
you would see.
evolved that Ponyta.
Yeah.
I've never played.
Not only did I not evolve that shiny Ponyta, I found another shiny Ponyta in the wild.
Like, I didn't evolve mine because I released mine right away because it was like, I don't fucking cheat.
I'm really impressed I knew that.
So let's see in the second of the easy category, we have
Okay.
Fido, Dashbun,
Oh god.
Mastiff, and Mabostiff. We got the dogs of Gen 9. How are you guys familiar with your Gen
Why would you
9s?
do that to me?
How are these the easy ones?
These are easy.
I'm just gonna go with my gut.
You know what? I've
Yeah.
heard a lot of people go, I don't know Gen 9 for shit. I'm like, well, you probably should have played the most recent generation of Pokemon.
It just looks like a Dashbun. Like it just looks like one. I don't.
It's gonna be this will be a fun one to see how people do. When we went into the Rapidash one, I knew that I definitely would catch a couple people. I knew for a fact based on Legends Arceus that I would. But if you were a good little trainer and evolved it, you would know. You would have known.
I'm not a good little
I
trainer.
did indeed involve it. I was a good little trainer.
I just wasn't a coward, and I suffer for it.
I will take a handout, and that's okay.
We all gonna have a handout again, and that's why it was in the easy category. I felt like that was an appropriate spot to put it.
Yes, Nate is evil for your Rapidash demo drive.
Save that kind of toxicity for later in the quiz.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna be
Trust me.
right. You're gonna be
Save that
you're,
toxicity.
you are gonna be so right later, but right now it's like I'm very tame. Don't worry about it.
Like, literally, this one is just like a 50-50 because it's one of two.
Oh,
Um,
this is a 25% chance.
Yeah, I know, right? I have no fucking
because
clue.
I know the
what
I have
any
no
of
final
these are.
fucking
evolution
clue.
shinies. I just
Oh,
don't.
I'm
London.
going based off of an artistic instinct.
I just go with my gut.
All right, let's take a look and see
London.
what our lovely contestants have said. Right off the bat, we have a fairly strong lean into answer A from Nex, Sajochi, and Jess. But we do have Dash Bun with Kozumi, who is just fiercely shoving the Scottish Pokemon trainer into Marnie. And then, of course, we have Pancake, who actually went with C, Mischief, but drew a cute little Fido. Look at that little feisty Fido.
I distinctly remember their color being very weird, and like the
And
actual
stupid.
shiny. Yeah, where it's like it doesn't actually match the evolution at all. It looked
I
like
was-
fucking burnt bread.
I was gonna say,
Like
I
actual
think
black.
I think he's supposed to be more burnt.
Yeah.
Like he was left in the oven too long.
That's what I was gonna say. He just looks like an actual Dash Bun, I think. I don't know. He's definitely in the oven for too long, like you said.
I think he's supposed to be too burnt, I think.
Something specifically that throws me off about number C is that the nose and the teeth are too high of a contrast to
Okay.
the rest of the Pokemon. It doesn't feel like it matches specifically even within like Pokemon standards.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel
that's
like
fair,
it would be
yes.
a bit more of a muted white if it was a darker, like
It-
almost
it
more
was-
like a light grayish for the teeth.
Yeah, it was definitely always between A and C for me.
All right, well,
Fuck.
your answers are all in, and I can say without a doubt that the fake shiny Pokemon in this instance is indeed Fido.
Damn.
Oh my god.
It is Fido. I changed the yellow. The reason I put this one in the easy category is my goal originally when I was making this shiny was to try to get it to match Dashbun's like darker color. That's what I really wanted to try to match to really make it like connect with it. But I just couldn't figure out how to get it darker. It just wouldn't do it without losing the details. So into the easy category it went. This is actually like a shiny that I made for the first quiz originally. And I figured because of the circumstance with it, I figured it would make a good, easy answer for here.
I think I like yours more.
Yours is much better.
Oh, wow. Thank you, guys.
It's weird. It's like I remembered it wrong, but that somehow saved me.
Me
It's
too.
like,
I
remembered it
thought
being
the
fucking
real
gray.
shiny was more burnt, but it's more dough.
One more easy category question for you guys. So let's see how you handle the last one. Going into the final easy one, we have a selection of pseudo-legendaries. Everyone
Okay.
loves their pseudo-legendary Pokemon, so let's bring them out. We have Garchomp, Metagross, Dragonite, and Goodra.
This one is immediate.
No,
Holy
no,
shit.
Nate, not again.
I know this one.
This one
Yeah.
is
I think I know this one.
Yeah, some people are seeing the Goodra and having flashbacks.
I can't believe you have the
I
audacity.
still hate Goodra with all my might.
Also, yeah, I don't know how you could hate Goodra, by the way. Goodra's great. Especially
I don't like its eyes.
Hisui and Goodra. I have a special fondness for Hisui and Goodra.
I just think that they could have done a little better designing that Pokemon.
Fuck you.
Eyes scare
I
me.
upset a lot of people when I say that, but I hold by it.
I don't.
Oh, you having trouble,
I feel
Jess?
like I think you're fucking with us.
I am. That's the kind of the whole.
That's
This whole stream, this whole quiz, like that's what this is. This is me fucking
That's-
with you.
why I said no, Nate. You will not get me again.
Let's take a look and see what you guys said. We have almost unanimous across the board, but we do have Pancake here who did say Dragonite. So she is the only one who said Dragonite. Everyone else is in fairly big agreement that it's Metagross. What are your guys' thoughts?
You forgot the toes.
Did he? I'm not joking. I did process of elimination. I know 3 of these are correct, but I don't know.
Okay, for first, I thought it was D, because I'm like, I keep forgetting there's 2 different shiny
Yeah.
Goodras. And I'm like, wait a second, where is it Shell? And I'm like, different Goodra, different Goodra.
See, that's what tricked me on the other quiz, because I remember this specific Goodra so fondly. Oh, so
Yeah, not the
fondly.
other one,
in
yeah.
my mind. It's so
Pancake
good.
seems to think that's Dragonite.
Don't patronize me. I'm wrong.
Well, why did you?
so
Why?
sorry.
Everyone is saying it's B, and now I'm feeling bad. Don't fucking
That, that doesn't mean they're right.
Yeah,
It's
fight
true.
for it, Pancake.
Like what?
Like
What was it about
Okay, then
Dragonite?
what is it, Nate? Just do it.
Well, I-
Just let
Show
me
it, show it.
I thought the wings were pink, not purple.
Oh,
Well,
we're back on the pink
valid.
purple.
yeah, the pink
Valid.
purple
That's valid, yeah.
shenanigans.
No, I don't like this Dragonite shiny. I think it sucks.
Dragonite.
Yeah,
I
Dragonite's
remember them
nice.
fondly being pink, but I guess that's wrong.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
unfortunately, it would be
We do not
wrong.
live in that universe.
Yeah, we don't live in the universe where that is correct. Unfortunately, it is indeed Metagross. So here's the reason I put Metagross in the easy category. Mega Metagross changes the gold X to blue and not the ends of the feet. That's why I also didn't do the ends of the feet. It's like shiny Mega Metagross uses a blue X. For whatever reason, I don't know why it changes to that. They just do. So that's why I put it in here. Like, most people will know, like, normal Metagross over Mega. And I could have changed Mega Metagross to, like, look like more normal Metagross. But I didn't want to do that one. I didn't feel like doing that one. Because this one was already annoying enough to make. And I didn't want to do it again. We are officially out of the easy category now. We get to move ourselves along and go into the normal category. So these are, you know, people who are more casual at Pokemon might be able to catch a couple of these, but if you haven't played a Pokemon game in a while, these ones might get a little hard for you, but we'll see how you guys do.
See, Nathan, we've been training for this. I'm gonna do good.
You've been training?
All right, let's see our first batch of shinies. We have Sharpedo, Honchkrow, Houndoom, and Malamar. A bunch of dark type Pokemon. This category was made for Sajochi because I know how much he likes his dark types.
Knowing you've
I do
changed
like-
one color.
I am gonna let you know that I am very, very disappointed in you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I guess I'm gonna have to guess. I'm going with vibes, but like a certain vibe.
Yeah.
I know one of these for a fact because I gave it to Sajochi.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you
I
go.
know two of these for a factor, right? And then the other two, I'm like, let's guess.
I feel like it's one of two. One of them could be as simple as just like you deciding like 1% different in shade.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that we did get into the normal category, so I do make it slightly harder to tell what the shinies might be.
What is that fourth one? I don't even know that.
That's
Pokemon.
Malamar.
That's Malamar. You guys ready to reveal your answers?
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yep, first.
I suppose. Right off the bat, we have a broad range, so let's take a look at everyone's answers and see. So Kozumi, Nex,
Really?
both going with D, going with the Inkling. We have Pancake going with Sharpedo with a fucking badass Honchkrow. And then we have both Jess and Sajochi going with Houndoom.
Yeah, the reason I didn't pick C is because I remember this is probably going the same problem I had before with fucking Ponyta and Rapidash. Whereas I remember very clearly getting a Houndour for Sajochi on the latest game because I was shiny hunting just randomly to like test things out. And I got 2 of them. And so I gave Sajochi one of his favorite. And I know Sharpedo and Honchkrow are for a fact at least a shade of purple. I was kind of worried about Sharpedo because
I was worried about
wasn't
Sharpedo's
sure
eye.
if his forehead changed or not. But Malamar, I'm the least familiar with, so I just fucking went for it.
I was really confused between C and D. One, because I've never seen D in my life, so that's blind there. But C, I thought he was like a navy blue, but I could be wrong because apparently I can't tell colors. So
Yeah, that's
The
a good
renders
point.
are usually different from the in-game sprites
Right?
too, just slightly.
that's what I kind of just guessed. But I do remember A and B are both purple. I was just worried about Sharpedo's eyeball. I didn't know if it was bright red.
Yeah, Sajochi, Pancake, what about you guys?
Pancake, go ahead.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Why did you mute his very blue coat?
It is! Oh, I was right!
Are you?
I trusted Yoshi with my life with this, so.
I guess I can reveal the answer to you guys. I guess we can.
Actually, it was B.
We had quite a split between everyone, but we are looking at Houndoom. Indeed.
I
What?
knew it.
Yep.
Navy blue.
Houndoom is normally
thought
a
so. I
dark
wasn't sure.
navy.
Know
This
that.
is my favorite Pokemon out of all 1,000.
Yeah, I knew
This
as soon
is
as I saw
mine.
Sajochi's answer, I got it wrong.
It's always nice to test people on their favorites and see how they do. We had to move on to the second of the normal difficulty questions. So best of luck to you all. Let's see how you guys do. Question number 8. We have
A
Brute
bulbous-
Bonnet, Screamtail, Sandy Shocks,
Oh.
and Slitherwing. We have the Paradox Mons from the past. So if you played Pokemon Scarlet, you will have an advantage here. And if you did not, you should have picked the better version of the game. Sorry.
It's off.
Funny thing is, I own 2 of 4 of those, so
I hate this.
Yeah.
This
See, I didn't have this version because Nathan and I always get opposite versions, and he dibs that one.
I did dibs this
so
one.
I have an unfair disadvantage.
I feel good putting it in this tier. I think this one makes sense.
Well, I guessed. I think this might be my first wrong, guys.
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm putting a tiny face in there.
Oh, okay.
it is tied between 2.
I think I got. That's what
I
I
have
think.
no idea, so I guessed.
Did you get
unfortunately.
Let's take a look at what you guys answered. All right, so we got a wide range of answers once again. We got Kozumi, Nex, and Sajochi all going with Slitherwing specifically. We got good old Pancake going with Screamtail, and we got Jess going with Sandy Shocks.
I know nothing. I guessed.
All right.
That one is an Among Us.
Unfortunately, I know for a fact that one person's very wrong, because I have that one. And yes, it does look that ugly.
I don't know. They really did a bad Screamtail shiny.
Uh,
That's all I know. And I know Among Us, they mirror each other. Or not mirror, I guess they're identical because they're the same Pokemon.
My reasoning is the tail looks very off and just out of place.
I didn't think about
For
that.
me.
You're right though.
The thing is, I think the tail's off in the normal version, so...
This Pokemon is off. I'm glad you didn't get me with Brute Bonnet because like I second guessed myself. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're the same.
I did want to specifically have Brute Bonnet in there because I think
That's a
it was.
good
I think it's an easy one to potentially mess you guys up with, but none of you
Yeah.
fell for it. So good job for you guys. But we do have to reveal the actual fake. Is it Screamtail or is it Slitherwing? And the
Do I know
answer
my-
is Slitherwing. It was
It
indeed
was the tail.
but the tail is still weird.
It is.
The tail
Yeah,
is
I don't know.
normally purple, which is, you would think it would match the rest of Slitherwing's like body parts, but no, it's normally purple.
That's crazy.
Still.
Weird. I don't know if I like it that much, to be honest.
With that, points have been updated. Jess, that is the first one you haven't gotten right. So you know what? You had a really good
I
streak.
know. Thank you. I feel like that's gonna be the all the points I get.
For the final normal question, let's bring these ones in. We have
These were-
Probopass, Colossal, Fortress,
Oh, no.
and Aggron. We got a bunch of rock and steel boys.
You know,
Mm.
this one, in my opinion, really shows out the disparity between 3D models and 2D sprites.
You can some Pokemon just like fare so much better than others when it came to the 3D models. Pancake, how do you feel about your answer before we even check?
Are you bullying me?
No, I'm just curious.
No, I don't feel. That's
No
my
f-
answer.
No feel. Jess, what about you?
I feel more confident about this one than the last one.
Every
Um,
single one of these has been a 50-50.
I know a lot of these, but it's a process of elimination kind of thing again, where it's like, I'm pretty sure these are all real, and then there's one that's, I'm like, I don't know if that's real or not, but all of these are real, so...
We have a pretty consistent batch of answers across the board. Pretty much everyone in here agreement going A, except for Nex, going with the stinky rocks, it looks like.
Yeah, sticky rocks.
Stinky Colossal, but everyone else is going with A. Yeah, everyone's fairly in agreement, but Nex, was this a 50-50 for you?
It kind of was, because Colossal just seems wrong. Like, regardless
No,
of my
he definitely
opinions about any
does.
of these, Colossal just seems wrong.
Hey,
Yeah,
Max,
I agree.
I have news for you. All of the Gen 8 90s shinies look
I
wrong.
know, but it's like, that one just infuriated me, so I voted for it.
it is bad. It's very bad.
If it wasn't Colossal, what would you have picked?
Probopass.
Probopass?
Because it does look a little... It looks good, and that makes me suspicious, because C and D, I already know for a fact, are correct.
You guys all picked A. What's the reason for A?
I got tripped up. I didn't get tripped up. I was looking at Fortress, and I couldn't remember if it was gold or green. Because I like, had a moment where I thought it was like a really bright neon green, because they like doing that.
Maybe Gen
But-
2, because Gen 2 shinies were a lot more different.
Yeah, but then I remembered,
few.
I actually remembered shiny hunting in Gen 9 in the top left area, and I saw a shiny Fortress, and I was like, I remember like ingraining it into my brain, like, oh, that's kind of weird that that's gold. Anyway.
You just don't catch it. You
Yeah.
just slide on.
Yeah, I don't need that mod. Get out of here.
I believe Nose Pastel keeps like the red nose in its shiny form, and so does Probopass.
It is time to reveal the answer. Our last fake of the normal category is indeed Probopass.
My strategy! It's finally working!
Now,
What is
You're
your
1-1
strategy?
now.
I'm not telling.
Okay.
I'm
Failed.
sorry, wife, but I can't.
the Probopass shiny I made, this is the one I was referring to earlier. If I could make this one the real shiny, I would do this one. I love how this blue looks on him. For some reason, this blue with that yellow, I like it a lot. I think it's great. I still like the red. The normal shiny still looks fantastic, but for some reason,
Also,
I
his
just.
eyes look like sunny side up eggs.
I
Yeah.
like the red because it's like a compass.
But
So-
there was blue encompasses too. You have the positive and
So
negative
here's-
ends.
No, you're right.
So would this one point south instead of north?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
Guys, you have made it through. Super easy, and normal. Good job. Congratulations. But now is where the game really kicks in. We have the hard category. And we'll see how you do. This is where you guys are really going to
I'm
start
going to
actually
suffer.
hating me. For question
there.
10, which one is the fake shiny? We have a bunch of ghosts. We have Shuppet, Bayonet,
How silly.
Drifloon, and Driftblim.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that to me?
Huh.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to this. You know what? It is time to hand it to God. And God says this.
God's going with this answer.
If I'm wrong, it's not my fault.
God, they're rolling dice. Like, fuck.
I'm locking in. I left it to God.
Is this the first one you're not 100% on?
I'm actually not 100% on this.
Did anyone lock in this? It was like, oh yeah, absolutely.
No.
Kind of.
There's like,
Oh,
I was like
there's
50%.
one that I'm 90% sure on. Because I have all of these. No, I have the top two ghosts.
if you guys can believe this one, London did get this one right.
What, are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
based on vibes only.
Based on vibes only.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Okay.
I'm also doing a strategy, and I ain't afraid to share it.
All right, guys, ready to reveal your answers?
In like 3 seconds.
Yeah. I am.
Let's do it. Let's see what your answers are. We have a unanimous decision across the board here. Everyone says Drifloom.
Did God lead me to the right place?
Every single one of you has decided to go with Drifloom, and oh, don't do that to Drifloon. Jesus Christ, Pancake, leave him alone. Next, what the fuck did you do? Wait,
What do you mean?
wait,
That's
is
not
that
like-
Link?
that's-
Is that Link fusing Drifloom? No.
What do you mean? That's how the
so
game goes. Have you not
confused.
played? Jesus. Have you not played Tears of the
It
Kingdom?
just looks like he's just like, mine now.
Second. What have you done?
So, Shuppet and Bonnet, I actually do kind of know.
Yeah, 'cause
But
they're
that one was
cool.
pretty hard. But, like, I know that Drifloon and Driftblim are yellow. They are yellow. They do have, like, the blue. But I wasn't sure about the bottom for you to, and I almost said Drifloon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I decided to just go with the one that has more detail to fuck with.
Driftblim
Yeah,
has
I-
no blue except for its eyes.
I had a combination of that because I was like, I'm pretty sure there's no way they did this because they, for some reason, they're like allergic to making Pokemon have like very similar color palettes for some reason. No,
I
go on.
shiny hunted for that Pokemon, the fucking Cobblemon of all things. And I
Oh.
hunted down, I counted exactly 5,327 of them.
Oh my
I
god.
wanted a shiny ghost.
So it looks like you guys all have like different reasonings on Driftblim. Like you all picked it for weird reasons. Like no one can agree on one thing. Well, I guess I should, at the very least then, reveal the answer to you guys. Because that's only fair, I would say.
Actually, it's Shuppet. I changed the eye.
No, dude, you could just like not reveal it to us and just give us all a point.
And the real fake shiny here was Driftblim. And it's actually the eyes and the bottom are green.
Oh!
Oh, I thought it was the arms that were different.
Yeah, no, the arms and the X are blue. It's the eye and the bottom are green normally.
They just gained
That's the
green.
vibe
Okay, cool.
Yep. I will say this has been out of all the practices and this stream, I think everyone got Drifblim right. I don't think anyone got Drifblim wrong, but everyone got it right for different reasons every fucking time. No one had the same answer as to why Drifblim was the right choice. I had one person, I think Emily did this, and she's like, they're not blue at all. There's no blue on this thing at all. There's never blue. And I was like, I can't believe you got this one right, because you're fucking wrong. It's just mostly blue. She couldn't tell.
Right for the
She
wrong
also,
reasons.
oh, no. She said specifically she thought the eyes, the bottom, and the X were blue, but the arms going out were not blue. Definitely not blue. And then I showed her the real one, and she's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, you shouldn't have gotten this right. I'm pissed that you got this right.
I don't think I should have got this right, but I
Yeah.
was just like, there's more detail to fuck with here. I'm gonna go with this.
Yeah, hey, sometimes it works. Sometimes it pays off. You gotta do what you gotta do to get it right. Let's go into question 11. Up next,
boy.
the next group of shinies, we have Spinda, Castform, Smeargle, and Furfrou. A bunch of normal
hate
types
that
that
stupid
me
dog.
personally, I don't give a shit about
Okay,
any
wait,
of these
now.
boys. I don't give a fuck about
Nate, how
any
if
of
you
these
take-
ones.
Someone got a bad Spinda.
I just don't care about Spinda.
What do you mean you don't care about Spinda? He's awesome.
about
He's a
Spinda.
little
By the way,
silly
I've-
guy.
I just I just don't care about Spinda. I think
I
it's
didn't-
like whatever. It's like sure if you want to like all its stats equals 360. Every pattern is different. Cool. I don't care. This thing sucks. This thing it looks boring.
You're such a mean person.
It looks boring. It can't do anything in a fight. It's just worthless to me. Okay?
God.
Like I don't know what you want from me. I just
gonna
think,
go with
I
my
just think it
gut.
sucks.
No, he's cool though.
Yeah,
If I know someone's got my back, it's not Spinda, but
it's Spinda. Like am I supposed I
You don't be wrong.
you're allowed to be.
Don't worry about it.
if there's one Spinda hater out there, it's gonna be me. It'll be me every time.
But
I
like,
don't
do
know
you
why
like
you hate them so
do you like
much.
Spinda or Castform more? Because I don't know if I could like Castform more than most Pokemon. I think that's one of the worst Pokemon ever conceived by man.
Castform also sucks. Like these are all of these I don't care about. I hate all of these for different reasons.
Smeargle's the only one that cares.
Unfortunately,
a little bit
Smeargle
about.
has given every competitive player trauma.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. That's a fair one to hate.
I pretty much just locked in an answer, and then I'm thinking about it, and I think I might be wrong, but I'm gonna just stay.
I know one of these four. So I rolled the dice on like a 33% chance.
I think I know two of these. I think.
All right, well, let's see what you guys said then. Pretty split across the board, but we got both Jess and Kozumi going with Furfrou. We got Pancake and Sajochi going with Smeargle, and poor Nex has killed this. Thank you for killing Spinda for me. Absolutely on a bender. This one had it coming.
I know for a fact it just wasn't Castform or Spinda. Smeargle, I think, was red, so and I didn't know anything about D, so I just guessed that one.
It's same with me, Jess.
Hey!
So,
I was like,
Yeah,
I don't
my
fucking
whole thing-
know. It's a dog.
Is that Smeargle has a red paintbrush, Castform is pink for some ungodly reason, and Furfrou is black furred. Those ones I knew for a fact. Binda, I couldn't care less about. I don't know anything about them. The only thing I would thought was that maybe you changed Furfrou's like nose or like eyeliner.
Oh my
And
fucking
honest-
god!
I hope.
Yeah,
that's
but you
the
probably did.
Oh my fucking god!
case. No, him realizing that. No, thanks. I feel confident in my answer now. I wasn't confident because you didn't pick it. I'm glad you changing your mind here.
Yeah, no,
Sajochi.
I don't think that Spinda's a lime. That's my guess. There's nothing wrong with Smeargle. That's one's correct.
I basically jumped the gun because I know Spinda's shiny, Castform shiny, and I thought I knew Furfrou's shiny. But I was like, Furfrou's got black fur. And I was like, Smeargle, he did sound the Smeargle.
It was like a 50-50
I've been there,
between
Sajochi.
Furfrou
That's what
and
happened to you with the
Spinda.
Guja shiny.
And
I only know it's not Spinda because I was grinding for the Elite Four, and I accidentally used Waterfall or some shit on a pack of them, and there was one singular shiny, and I had to watch the painstaking animation of all of them slowly going down to health, and one by one saying that they each fainted.
All right, well, let's see who got this one right. Our fake shiny
Tell me, Furfro. Show me.
Furfrou.
Oh my god, I got it right.
Oh, let's go.
You did change the nose.
I
knew that.
changed the nose and the eyeliner.
Well, there goes my perfect streak.
Look how smart I am, Matt.
It was a red herring.
Yeah, so good job. Good job, Jess and Kozumi on the guess. Good guess.
God has not led me astray.
Wow.
It's funny that I got the logic right and I chose the wrong thing.
Yeah.
The second that you mentioned that, I was just like, oh.
Yeah, you guys forgot this is the hard section. I'm not these are going to be some difficult things to spot. All right, we got the last of the hard category. So,
Okay.
let's bring it in and let's see how you guys do. So, for question 12, we have the shinies Phantom, Trevenant,
Ooh.
Pumpkaboo,
Are you like
and
this?
Gorgeist. Another
God damn
batch,
it.
but specifically the Ghost and Grass types of Gen 6.
Okay. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hand it to God in the only way.
I have a
I got
hunch.
this.
Okay. I'm gonna go with this one. Go with my thing.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yes.
I guess.
Okay, let's see how you guys did. So, looking at the answers, we only have one like real split here. Kozumi is going with Gorgeist, and everyone else is going with Phantom as their answer. They're going with A.
Can I explain why?
Yeah, absolutely. Also, I'm just looking at
That is
Nex's
a
poor,
stretched
sad
Phantom.
Okay.
Phantom.
So,
Yeah,
I
mine
would-
is the illustration on how you turned their eyes from blue to red by traumatizing them.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking, because like C and D match and A and B match, but the only thing that doesn't match is one has red eyes and one has purple eyes. So I was guessing on which eyes were wrong. So I just guessed A.
That's good. I had the opposite mentality, where I was like, I thought that Gorgeist, 1 in 4 of these is wrong, and
Yes.
I don't think
Well, yeah.
that Gorgeist or Trevenant or one of them was like their previous evolution. So I ended up going with Gorgeist though, because there's a lot you could change on Gorgeist, and I figured you might have changed the lighting color that's coming from Gorgeist's body. I was like, that would be a really silly thing to change. Like maybe they are the same,
Yeah.
but like the lighting's different.
I believe London
But-
said something similar to that effect when she did this. I believe she said, "You changed the pumpkin of the pumpkin." It was
Yeah.
her words.
Change the pumpkin.
I didn't
for
know
pumpkin.
that Phantom's. I don't know anything about Phantom Shiny, but now that you point out the eyes, I guess that makes a lot of sense. You're right.
Yeah,
I don't know which one would be right.
So, what if I told you guys that Trevenant and Phantom don't have the same eye color?
They don't have the same eye color, but
Yeah,
I
they
don't think Phantom's eyes would
Yeah.
match its leaves like Trevenant.
What if you guys are all wrong?
I have a feeling I know what it is if it's wrong.
Well-
I'm gonna be pissed if I'm correct on my theory.
It'd be
Well-
so funny if it was Pumpkaboo though.
What's your theory?
I think the hair lick on D is wrong.
I was actually looking at that, and that's like part of why I actually clicked on Gorgeist as well. I was like, yeah, it's just I don't like that it's like that.
It's like Pumpkaboo sprouted upside down.
Is it?
Yeah. It just swaps the
Huh.
colors.
I guess you're right.
Well, time to see which one's fake.
I was right!
Yeah, you guys are right.
Good.
You're trying to gaslight me, Nathan.
So
Yeah, this entire stream is a
but, like,
gaslighting
the tuft
competition.
or like the hair lick is black. It should be purple.
Now, I will say, good job on these hard questions. You guys did pretty solid, but now, this is where I get real mean. And I will lead into this by saying not a single person has gotten among correct in this next category. We are
Autism
entering the super hard
Hero
category.
activate.
Best of luck to all of you. Let us start with the very first super hard question. Question 13. We have Arctovish, Arctozolt, Dracovish,
I'm out.
Dracozolt, the Fossilmons of Gen 8. Can
What's
you
This
tell
wrong
me?
with
Oh.
you,
these
Nathan?
are ugly as fucking sin.
This is
Jesus
bull.
fuck.
Are you saying one of these is fake?
One of these
One of them is
is
fake, and the wheel's gonna find out which one.
Are you sure you didn't? All of them are fake. Just not even just the coloring, just the actual Pokemon.
I'm taking a very close, methodical look here.
There's 15, right?
I'm
Yeah.
taking a guess.
Yeah.
So if there's
Process
3 questions
elimination.
left, and it's been in a 1 in 4, I technically have like, isn't that like add up to like a 75% chance to get at least 1 right?
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Assuming I don't know the other ones.
Yeah. Everyone set?
No,
Just
but
open
let's
the door.
just do it.
All right, let's reveal your guys' answers and let's see how you did. So, looking at our answers, we have a mix again. We have Kozumi, Sajochi, and Jess all going with Vish. We
Yeah,
have
whatever the fuck that is.
Next going with Zolt, and we have good old Pancake going with Dracovish. Also, Pancake, I love. Wait, why do you have a knife? Was that there before? Was this
No,
here
What
before?
knife?
Okay.
Let me give you my reasoning for my answer. I just
I
went with my
guess.
answer from last question.
Oh, really? You're like, oh, fuck it,
Nice.
that one.
Yeah, I guess. So I have no.
Well, I guess for
idea.
the other two, what about Jess and Kozumi? You guys have any ideas?
Oh, you know, I thought the purple was kind of weird.
I guessed. I played Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, and that's what I landed on.
So literally,
I rolled a, I spun a wheel.
Mine was
literally all guesses.
I know for a fact that Dracovish is correct. Because I have that one. It was a bitch to get. Yeah, I know for a
It's
fact C
fine.
was correct. B and D were the two most likely. And the coloring, I thought for a minute that maybe D's coloring on like where the chest meets the tail was a little bit weird. But then I thought, wait, I remember it does look a little bit weird in the normal version. So what is the most subtle thing that they could possibly do in order to fuck us over? The snot on B. So I just went with my gut feeling. I was like, what is like the most evil thing he could do? And that was like
I mean,
my number one
that's-
thing. So I picked B.
But Pancake,
Like
you
that's just my
did.
reasoning.
You're the only one who said C.
It just looks too. It just looks too all together. I know there's obviously the contrast between the brown and like the gray,
Yeah.
but just something about it rubs me the wrong way. There's too much like continual colors in like the areas that they're in. You know, there's nothing splitting them apart.
I will say I've never heard any of these Pokemon described as all together. Like just
Yeah.
put together. Like these are these are abominations.
Horrible.
That
Like, these are
That's-
horrible.
They're
They're
technically
abominations,
held
but they
together
have
by
ordered
duct
chaos.
Pancake.
They
that
are
statement
ordered
is-
chaos.
Yeah.
That statement is paradoxical.
We have 3 people who have completely guessed randomly, and also happened to all guess randomly on the same one, which is hilarious.
That is
That is
pretty funny.
impressive.
we have
honestly.
one that says that one's too normal to be correct. And then we have Nex, who's like, no, it's very clearly B.
And that's
I hope
very
it's B
clearly.
for
I'm just
your
saying
sake.
the one thing that I know that you are famous for is picking the tiniest fucking thing and then just upping the fucking saturation.
You're right. I am known for that. I do that quite often, which is why the answer was Dracovish. Congratulations, the other 3 randoms.
Let's
Is that
go.
A?
God wouldn't leave me
Whoa,
astray.
wait,
God
what's the
doesn't leave me
difference?
astray.
Oh, the dots.
Also, that's not Dracovish. That's the wrong one.
I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad at this one. I got it right.
Wow.
What did
Clap
you
your
change?
luck.
I see no
It's
difference.
the dots.
The dots on the fin.
Oh
the
my
dots on the fin.
fucking god!
Got rid of
Man,
yeah, got rid of the
I
dots.
can't believe I guessed right.
So what you did is you wrote something off too quickly. That's
Yeah.
I think
Oh my
that was a
fucking-
foolish mistake. When
Oh my
you
God.
put the Hisui and Gudra shiny in last quiz, I vowed to never make the same mistake again.
So here's the thing.
The fucking proof was in the pudding.
Yeah,
as
the
well,
proof
because
that-
you
see-
actually forgot to color the other. Leg.
That's the thing. If you look at the other fin, you can see a little bit of the dots still on there, and Draco Zolt does have the dots on their
It was
fins.
just like that flew way over my head.
Yeah,
just,
I
like,
didn't-
was
I
so
didn't-
focused on the
I
colors.
didn't notice the dots on Dracozolt until I was putting the quiz like literally together, and then it wasn't until I did this screen where I noticed I didn't get the dots on the back fin, but most people weren't going to notice that because most people didn't notice the main dot's not there anyway. And if you argue that, Nathan, you didn't change the color, you got rid of a thing, I argue differently. I believe I changed the dots from white to blue, so, or gray, blue, whatever, gray. So technically I did, so get fucked.
This Pokemon line sucks.
So the fact that the only reason
Draco's
anyone got this question right was because all three of you random guessed it. Congratulations for getting it right, just because of that.
I can't believe I lost to gambling.
You did lose the gambling.
It's so insane.
Hey, I hit the chance, I guess.
I will give you the next round. Let's go into question 2 of the super hard category. How much worse can it get? Solrock, Baltoy, Lunatone, Claydol.
I see.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't trust myself anymore.
So what tiny detail do you guys think
Like
to change?
now I'm paranoid. Did you remove one of the circles from Lunatone?
I almost like don't want to guess on my own.
Here, let's hold hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a wild idea for this.
I'm just going off of vibes.
The London strat.
Going off vibes.
No, I have a very good hunch.
Ooh.
But it's also fucking
The funny thing is, you were
insane
doing
if it
great
works.
up until you had your strategy.
No, I mean, yeah. I used that for 2 different ones and only one of them worked.
So at this point, you don't even change the colors. I don't think. I think.
Fuck it.
I have no
I
fucking
love the
clue.
fucking.
Oh shit! Ignore what I said.
It's between 2 for me. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with that one because I think I know that tiny. I just for good measure. Let me see if the wheel agrees.
All right. Are you guys ready to lock in your answers?
I'm locked in. I'm just fuck it.
Sure. Fuck it up.
It's
I'll say,
again
why
every
not?
time it's between 2. Every
You know
single
what?
time it's between
I
2.
vibe.
The
I
wheel
vibe.
agreed with me actually. I got the same answer. So
Okay.
I'm
I
so
vibe.
I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
looking across the board. Every answer has been picked at least once. Let's see. We have Jess going with Solrock. We have Sajochi and Nex going with Beyblade, Baltoy, which great Beyblade. We had Pancake going with Lunatone, with the tiniest Baltoy I've ever seen. And good old Cosme going with Claydol. So, what do you guys think?
It's the correct field of colors for Baltoy, but something doesn't seem correct. It just seems very wrong.
All of these.
And I can't really
correct.
explain why, but just something is not correct. It's
All
like
of these look
it's
correct.
the wrong shade of blue or
These
green
all
or
look
whatever that's
correct
supposed
to
to
me.
be. And it's like it's either Baltoy or Solrock was my guess because Solrock has
Yeah.
those tiny ass eyes that I wouldn't be able to remember.
yeah, so mine was between Solrock and Claydol. I figured I went with Claydol because I was like, to be honest, you could maybe like change like the pattern or something, or like maybe you change like the very slightest hue of like like the things between the eyes.
Yeah.
You like could have done that or something. I don't know. There's a lot of detail here, and at the end of the day, it's just like what we did before. It's like there's a lot of details on Claydol that I think you can just change, and one of them's probably changed.
Jess, you're the only one who said Solrock.
So I'll be honest, I just didn't change my answer from last time.
No, that's bait.
But the longer I stared at it, I think I'm talking myself out of this though, is that it looks too red. Like it's supposed to be more like orangey red, where that's like red. But now I'm like, but this is the extra hard shit, and I don't know if you change
Yeah.
all that much color. So I don't know.
Is the
I just
idea
didn't
behind
change it.
is the idea behind Solrock that it's supposed to be like a red sun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well, it's orange usually,
Oh.
but it's like
It's usually
Yeah, it's normal
I
form is
don't
orange.
remember. I know
That's
it's
cool.
red when it's shiny. I
It's
just don't know what
red,
shade.
but I thought it was more like orangey
Yeah, the
red,
shiny
whereas
one.
like the original is like orange,
Yeah,
and I thought
shiny's
the
like
shiny
red.
was like orangey red,
Right.
not like
Yeah.
this color. But
Are you
no,
looking at with
Scarlet.
your glasses on?
That's a valid question.
yes, I was, but it did also just take my glasses off, and it still looks too deep of a red.
Maybe
But
you,
I'm probably gaslighting myself now.
if
Yeah.
you put your glasses on, maybe you can pick up the
Could be
difference
right.
of these here.
And Nate's going to just like milk this for as long
Because
as
there's
he
more
can.
contrast, you know?
Literally.
Pancake, what about you?
I think you had a hard time removing one of the circles.
Oh, you think it's like the circles on Lunatone?
Yeah.
That was, in fact, one of the ideas I spouted out at the beginning, and
I-
it's not
yeah,
past you. We've just proven that's not past you.
Yeah.
It's true,
yeah,
yeah.
you know, it's possible.
Or maybe you added one. Who knows?
Or maybe you added one, yeah.
Well, given everything you guys have said, I will say one thing. That I did not add or remove any circles from Lunatone.
However,
I did not change the hues on the little things in between Cladle's eyes. I did not change the red on Soul Rock.
Oh.
And I did not change the beige on Baltoy.
So what is
no
it?
way.
No,
Is
I
it the Soul
didn't.
Rock's
I
eyes?
didn't do any of those things because it's Lunatone's shade. It's normal.
Fucker.
The shade of my
Little.
the fake is a brighter
Okay.
moon.
Little shit.
Actual difference between Lost Kingdom Moons and Cascade Kingdom Moons?
The fake
Jesus.
body is actually the same color as normal Lunatone,
Oh, no wonder I didn't fucking get it.
and I just
I'm-
changed it back.
I'm actually upset that I got that
Dang.
right.
Dang, I guess.
Y'all heard me just say fuck it.
Yeah.
I didn't know what its actual shiny was anyway.
Damn, isn't that?
Oh,
It's
oh,
normal.
I'm still gonna say that Baltoy looks wrong.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying that.
Good one, eh?
Yeah.
Isn't that's a good one, eh? Oh, right,
so
it's
I
back.
think It's
I
time
was
to
gonna
hunt
remember.
Nathan down and punch him in the face.
I mean,
No.
yeah, that's on my bucket list.
Ah.
This is the stage of the game where like I'm just like, all right, he is actually just being diabolical as shit.
Nate is definitely the biggest troll I think I've ever known.
Oh yeah, this is now. Just you wait. We have one more question. We have one more question in the super hard category,
We have one more thing.
and I have to ask this with a leading question.
Oh.
Contestants, how well do you know your shiny mega Pokemon?
I
Not
was
at all.
actually gonna suggest this.
I
We
don't.
hadn't done it because we had a conversation about megas earlier. I'm glad you did it. Not well.
I don't know.
Let us see the megas on display for the final super hard question. Your choices are
Okay.
Mega Audino, Mega
You
Abomasnow,
motherfucker.
Trash.
Mega Camerupt,
Trash.
and Mega Gengar.
Go.
What?
Why does it have a giant pimple on its forehead?
That's an eye.
I mean, that's
the third
just,
eye.
that's just, it has that.
He needs to pop that. It's a
That's
big
the third,
blackhead.
that's the third eye. What are you talking about?
Okay. Uh-huh.
I don't think I've seen the
Yeah,
mega
sure,
of
that's-
any of
I'll just-
these.
I love this
I
one.
literally have no
If-
fucking clue.
I love
Yeah,
this
I
one
have an
so
idea.
much.
If this ends up, I hate. I don't want to do that.
It's like
What?
between two.
If this is what it is, I'm gonna be really pissed off. I can't believe that. It looks so different in game.
I'm just gonna go with the one that just seems like the fucking dumbest of it all. It based off of nothing.
Is everyone set with their answers?
Fuck it.
All right, we ball. Let's see what all of you did. Oh man, am I excited to see these answers. Let's take a look and find out. We will wait to talk about Jess and Kozumi's answers right off the bat. And you know what, Sajochi, you really want to talk about your answer right off the bat. So I'm gonna let Pancake and Nex talk first. You guys can go right ahead. What is it about Mega Gengar?
There's something wrong with like all of these. And I feel like if you're gonna pick any of them, you're gonna do the same fucking thing you did last time. And you're going to just like change one tiny microscopic little detail. The lack of like any like hue difference in its arms. It could be the eyes a different color. It could be its regular eyes are a different color. You could have just like had a fucking second part of it, whereas like it opens its mouth and it's suddenly blue. Like I'm just paranoid, and it's like I can't tell you a single one thing that's wrong with it, and that's the problem. Because it can just be like a list
Next
of
sees
shit.
no issues on a Pokemon. It's gotta be that one. It's gotta be that.
It's gotta be that.
There's not a
one.
problem with this one. I have to. Pancake, what about you? What was what were you thinking about it?
My gut says that it has to be the hue of the pink. Like something about the I know like you could easily change that hue if you were very subtle about changing the white.
Oh yeah, no, I was also gonna say.
I feel like it was a bit more red. I feel like there was red somewhere on this Pokemon, and this is pink.
This is the thing about this Gengar as well, is that I thought because I'm pretty sure it looks very different in game because of how 3D models work, and it doesn't look like that. I think it's still pink, but I don't know if it looks like that.
Maybe this is I don't know. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. I swear it was red somewhere. Maybe it's just the hue from the fucking what's it called again? Oh shit! You know what I'm thinking of?
What?
No, I'm thinking of the Sword and Shield raids. That's why I'm thinking of it being red.
Oh,
Yeah,
because it had the fucking no. Oh well.
Well, I was debating and picking it because again I think the hue looks weird. I just think the hue itself looks really weird, and I think that's enough.
The longer I look at this now, and the more I am so angry at you, Nate, because I think I just found out which one it is.
Okay, well, you can save it for now. I do want to hear Kozumi and Jess picking A as well.
You see the little purple segment that's underneath her coat?
Oh my god, I went from the same thing.
I was like, I don't trust you to not do that. That's such a small detail that nobody would ever look at. It's because especially in game, if I have a Mega Adino Shiny, I'm not looking at that. That's not what I'm looking
how
at.
did we choose the same thing that we picked
I
it on?
saw the yellow
that's what
lines,
made
and I was
me
like,
pick A
I
ultimately.
recognize that because it's one of the worst shinies. It was in everyone's top
Yeah.
10 worst shinies list. It was like,
But
That's
Sajochi,
amazing.
does that shake your confidence?
No. Here's why it doesn't
vibe
take my
was off.
confidence. I feel like you threw in a Pokemon that you simultaneously despise, but also ended up being a pretty good Pokemon during your Radical Red Nuzlocke, even though you sacked it.
It's not Camerupt I don't like. It's Numel I don't like. And it's not, and it's
You
not
don't
even.
like Numel?
No. I don't not like Numel. I just every time I use a Numel, it like in a Nuzlocke, it dies. I can't get a Numel without killing it by accident.
That's why I was like, this is like you included that Pokemon for a very specific reason in all of these ones because you fucking hate Abomasnow. You fucking hate
I don't hate
Audino.
Abomasnow. I don't hate Abomasnow, and I don't hate Audino. I think Mega Audino is actually kind of I like its design a lot.
I agree. I think it's cute.
Yeah, I like the Mega.
Yeah, me too.
The regular form is whatever, but Mega, I'm yeah, that's cute. I wish that was
Mega-
the normal form.
I think it should be normal form as
Yeah.
well.
Also, looking at it now compared to everything, Kara doesn't have a lot of detail.
No.
Its volcano is really weird.
it looks very detailed compared to the two least detailed megas you could possibly find.
But no, Camerupt is like the most detailed here compared to everything else, but also seems to be lacking.
That could just be Game Freak, though we don't
You
know.
know,
Yeah,
that could be-
that's more or less just Game Freak,
love-
just being incompetent as usual.
Game free.
But yeah, no, I went from Nuzlocke lore. I was just like, you fucking sacked that poor number.
So now knowing that lore did not factor into this at all, has your confidence wavered?
Look, I wasn't confident on this question.
Yeah, I'm not confident in my answer now. I think I know exactly what you did.
Do you want to say what you think it is?
It's Audino's fucking purple
You think it's the coat?
thing that shouldn't even be there.
I'm just gonna say it's probably.
If I get this right, I'm proud.
It's probably gonna be Abomasnow, but I'm keeping my answer.
All right, guys, it's time to reveal the answer. The fake shiny Pokemon here is Mega Camerupt.
Which
Oh,
one
Go
did you
straight
get?
to hell.
I see
Mega
nothing.
Where? Oh my god.
Shiny
Where?
Mega Camerupt
Oh
has an
my God.
has an
Go
M on
fuck
its
yourself,
face.
Nate.
How many
Why
of you
did you
knew?
have
Fuck
that?
yourself, Nate.
How many of you knew it had an M on its face? Because I fucking didn't.
Didn't know it had that.
Go
It's
fuck
an
yourself.
M for Mega, but if you turn it upside down, it becomes a W for what the
Wumbo,
fuck?
for what the fuck?
What is it?
True.
This I hate this Pokemon.
I will
What the
admit that
fuck?
I didn't give a shit
M for
about
Magma.
Mega Evolutions.
I wanted to make a question. I really wanted to do a mega question, and I was scanning through megas, and I got to Mega Camerupt, and I saw the M on its face, and I was like, hold the fuck on. This thing has an M on its face? That's weird. I'm getting rid of that immediately.
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't even be able to fucking see that on the 3DS.
Well, if you're the one using Mega Camerupt, you're not looking at its face.
That is also true.
My guess based on
You were
fucking
correct for the
lore.
wrong reasons, yeah.
I was correct
Yeah.
for the wrong reasons. Yeah, I love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
absolutely.
Fucking-
Hey, if it works, it works.
Cool, I have like half of Sajochi's score. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
can't-
1/4.
Compared to last stream, the scores actually aren't that bad. Like Pancake and Next tying for 8 points, Kozumi with 9, Jess with 12, Sajochi
At 9?
with 14. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
I
Not-
thought I was last by like a
Not
large margin.
not
actually.
not a bad selection of points on you guys. Like pretty solid across the
Good.
board. But you guys know that's not where this ends.
There's a bonus.
Because you know there's a bonus round.
How much did Sajochi have?
And I will say right now that to not have the difficulty of the points that I had to deal with last time, you may bet up to 5 points.
Oh, you little bitch.
You may bet up to 5 of your points. And you don't have to bet anything, but you can bet up to 5. So, for our bonus round, do you guys remember this Pokemon?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
You didn't think I'd forget all its trim forms, did you?
Oh my.
No, okay, I'm not even
God.
joking. I was thinking about that during the question. I was like, where are the other forms?
So you guys have 30 seconds to get an answer written down.
Let me at least get in position.
Yep.
Seconds.
I'm going to put on the clock 30 seconds. And I do wish you all the best of luck.
Okay, no funny doodles. I'm just going to fucking
Let's see
Me
how you
too.
guys do.
so deeply. into
So
this.
good
Okay.
luck. Which one is
God.
the fake?
Jesus Christ.
I would have laughed if it was just the normal form again.
Yeah, the norm form is there.
I haven't even seen these before.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna go for it.
Oh, you did a very good job of this.
I'm just gonna guess. This
Alright.
sucks.
All right, I'm taking a look now. We're seeing everyone's answers. We got Kozumi betting 5 points on E. Going all out. I love that.
Oh, that's
Next
really
goes with D betting 2 points.
interesting.
Oh, Pancake also D, but 5 points. We got Jess
do
with
these.
B with 2 points. And Sajochi with G for 3 points.
You did very good on these, by the way, Nate. I like, or
Mhm.
whatever one you did. I spent like the entire last minute while we were deciding points, just figuring out what was consistent with the other designs. And you did such a good job.
Me
of it.
too, that's what I was doing.
I was like, if I could find out the consistencies, I could pick out the discrepancies with the shinies, but
Yeah, it didn't work.
it didn't work. She's so good at this.
Thank
It's
you.
so-
I just went with vibes.
The vibes were absolutely rancid.
Let's start knocking out potentials. It is not J. It is not F. It is not C. It is not G.
Ah, favorite color failed me.
It is not E.
Damn.
It is not A.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so funny if I second guess myself.
It is not
Okay.
D.
Damn.
I
If
I'm right-
Damn.
Yo, if I'm right,
It is not
Oh, it's
H.
fucking. Oh no, it's
am
not.
I right?
The fake Furfrou Shiny is I.
Oh, damn it.
Are you
That was
fucking
my
kidding
second
me?
No one got it right.
What did
Oh,
you
it's
do?
just a
I don't even
color.
see.
The
color
I
Is
changed.
pink versus
Oh,
purple.
it's like so off, so slightly off.
Gambling.
So here's the thing. The real shiny for this is like almost identical to the heart-shaped fur fruit one, and I thought that was dumb, so I slightly changed the tone of pink that it had.
Nice.
I thought you would have changed like a body part.
Oh,
It's
that's
funny
what
enough, I never noticed that this
myself.
line has geometric shapes for their tails. That's actually really cool and an interesting part of their design.
That's true.
Also,
Yeah, I
fur
never
fruit
knew
sucks.
that.
I hate it.
Furfru fucking sucks.
Why do you guys hate the dog? It's an awesome
It's the
dog.
1 billionth dog that Pokemon
Yeah, but
added.
this one's an awesome dog.
Yeah, but it's a fashion dog.
It's a fashion
It's the
dog.
sa-
That's cool.
Imagine trying to get a shiny for each one of these.
All right. Well, that is officially
even
the
glitter
end of the quiz. We have our points. 3 for Pancake in last place after betting 5. Kozumi with 4 points coming in right after. Nex with 6 points. Jess with 10 points and winning by 1 point. Sajochi
Ooh,
with
damn.
11
I got third
points.
place somehow.
Man, if I only did 1 point, I would have tied.
Yep.
You would have died, but you
Wow.
I'm so pissed with myself.
You didn't have to
That was
vote
my-
any points. You could have not.
I know.
I'm so pissed with myself
Oh,
because
well.
that was actually my first
I
guess.
could-
Was like,
I-
wait, there's 2 pinks and one of them's a heart. What if that one's fake?
If I got it right, I would have like totally won.
I just went with like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go with my favorite color on this one. Let's see.
I thought that the red was more vibrant.
Now, see,
I
Jess,
thought that too.
here's the
Yeah.
thing, Jess. You also would have tied if it wasn't for the bonus question. If Sajochi didn't get that, you would have tied him.
Damn it. I'm really proud of myself, actually.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself too. I didn't think I'd get this far.